Yeah, which most of the people, they don't actually like put more focus on. You understand? So I'm going to talk about introduction into indices. So when it comes to indices, let me actually give an update to the So yeah, so it's actually going to be introduction into indices. So basically is most of you guys are trading, but you don't actually understand what is it that you are trading. And I feel like that is the first problem that we come across. You understand? We trade something that we don't actually know. You understand? You know, I traded NAS100 and USDT without knowing it. I never made a lot of cash. It was like gambling to me because I didn't understand what I was doing. You understand? So what I have came across is when you trade USDT, like you trade currencies, you can never make money because you're gonna enter and then you see maybe 5K profit and then you expect more than then, and then it come back below your account, but tomorrow it takes more journey than what it did yesterday. So hence I just said, for me, I have to make an awareness that I have to just expect as little as I can to the market. So my point is, when you're trading indices, don't treat them like currencies. When you trade currencies, treat them like currencies. So if today me and you, we can have a journey and start trading currencies, I will treat currencies as currencies. You understand? And treat indices as indices. Indices, you can fund 1,000, open 0.1 and blow your account. You understand? But currencies, fund 1,000, open 0.1, you can take the whole 3 months without blowing your account. So those are the two different things. You understand? So you need to understand what you're trading. So most of the people, you're being taught to actually follow risk management, to follow those kind of stuff. Yes, that's what I've been taught as well before. But the day I realized, when most of the people said, yo, don't trade NAS100, it will blow your account. That was the day I started making money when I traded NAS100. Not saying currencies you can't make money. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying I know what will actually make you happy. You understand? You've been trading for a long time. You haven't seen 5,000 or 10K in your wallet. So I think those kind of things can make you happy. But the question is, are you willing to take the risk? You understand? When you're trading with me, you take a risk. I'm from the pit. I started with nothing. So I just made everything possible by myself. You understand? So I just made everything possible by myself. So hence, I always advise people to do what? To take risk. Because without risk, you are nothing. You get the point? So you need to take risk as a trader. That's one more thing that you need to be focusing on. Always take risk. So one thing that kills a lot of people is you guys don't want to take risk. I don't know what type of trading you have. You know, most of the people, when you tell them that you trade like this, others say you are gambling. You understand? So I just don't understand, which one do you guys actually want? You understand? If mine, it's gambling, yours, it's actually risk management. Do you want to make money, or you want to judge the trading type? You understand? That is the problem about us. So let me quickly do this and actually show you what I'm actually on about. So we have what we call USDT. We have what we call NAS100. We have what we call German 30. So we have three types of these things, understand? Three types of indices, but we have a lot of them, understand? You can trade whatever index that you feel like trading, you can always trade it. But I always recommend myself to trade indices, you understand? And which is NAS100 and USD. So I want you guys to do a simple thing, right? This is practical. So when you trade currencies, when you wake up in the morning, if I ask how many currencies do you analyze, it's obvious by the rules you need to analyze maybe 5 of them and then pick the right one. That's what I know. And then when you set a structure of the market, how long does it take to complete the structure of the market? It can take a month, week, or it can take a year. on currencies. But on US30, how does it go? It's a different story. You get the point. So my point is, you need to understand that you need to find something that you can treat. Okay, if I say in the morning, wake up, analyze US30 and NAS100, and then the one that is right, you enter it. Will you get the market wrong rather than analyzing 5 things that you don't even know which direction? Okay, if you analyze 5 things and you find that they are not all of them, they're not telling you a confirmation, you're gonna find it wrong, you understand? But remember, NASDAQ and US30, they're directly proportional. You know, one when it rises, the other one will rise later on. When the other one rises, the other one will rise later on. When the other one drop, and they are directly proportional. You can never get it wrong, but one can actually give you the right direction of the other. That is the most important thing. You understand? But you know, when you trade, you need to treat. You need to always keep this in mind. You need to treat one pair or one indices like your relationship. So I'm a man, I'll just say like your girlfriend. So obviously, if you are in a relationship and then your girlfriend, she's manipulating you, yes, maybe sometimes you might not see it today, but over time you're gonna see that there's something fishy about this person. You get the point. You get the point. But when it comes to indices are manipulative. Let's say I started trading NAS100 and then I made a lot of cash. Today, I'm telling you that there's a diagonal trend on top, but I'm telling you it's going to break it because I know a lot of people are going to enter sales. Where are they now? They blown their account because they don't have a relationship with a certain pair. You need to wake up and don't put nothing on the chart, but still know when the market will take. Understand? So that is my point. So my point is an actually fact that when it comes to the market, you need to always understand it. You get the point? That's the main thing. So as much as you can see, this one actually deals with EFT. You understand? So actually, and in the stocks exchange, there's different type of the market. You understand? Remember, in South Africa, we have what we call GSE. Understand? Johannesburg Stock Exchange. Inside Johannesburg Stock Exchange, what do you have? You have a lot of companies inside. You have Salam and those other companies. Understand? So, but on top of that category, there's what we call EFT. There's what we call equity. You know, there's many of those things. You get the point. So this one, it's actually called tech. So this one deals with the tech. So when I say tech, it actually deals with technology, you know. So this is just practical, you know. The PC that I'm using, it's actually a MacBook from Apple. The phone that I'm using, it's iPhone from Apple. So what is it that Apple improved the most on? It improved the most on technology. You get the point. So Amazon, it improved the most on what? On how can customer buy something while he's sitting in Japan, while the product is in USA. You understand? So that's what they were implementing. You get the point. So hence it is advisable to always invest into such assets because it's something that even our grandchildren might be into them, you understand, and see that, oh man, I need a laptop, but it's in a higher price here. Let me buy it online. You understand? So that's how it is. So when it comes to German, you always screaming, get German. When you see a BMW doing its wonders, you'll be like, German, born from German, whatever. So German, it's actually dealing with mechanics. So always I like putting it as tech and finance. The reason I'm saying finance is because most of the people, rather than buying cash, they always pick finance. So, but there are other companies. It's not only mechanic. There's always other companies, but I'm always focusing most on tech and finance. You understand? So here we are actually talking about Volkswagen. We're talking about any car that is from Germany. It's inside German 30. Currently, it's actually German 40. So those are the things that you are trading, but you're not actually understanding. You understand? Do you think if today, as my age, I'm driving a Golf, do you think our kids won't drive a Golf or a VW? Man, Polo is one of the cheapest car. one of them, not the cheapest, but is one of the, if a person starts working, we see him bipolar, that yeah, man just saying a sevens. You get the point? So that's my point. So at the end of the day, this is our daily bread. This is things that we come across every day. But do you know why currency is always kicking you guys? Is because you know nothing about economy. You understand? That is a fact. You don't know anything about economy. You're reading, but they're always confusing you. I might say a point which is, Lena, I don't even know anything. I don't know what is happening with USD and ZAR. If you tell me to explain, I don't even understand why is it USD so powerful to us like that now. I don't understand, As if you ask us, we'll be saying low shading, blah, blah. We don't know the fact, the real fact. You don't understand economy. So sometimes it's better to stay away from something that you can't trade without looking at the chart. I can trade US30 without looking at the chart. I can trade NASDAQ without looking at the chart. If today they say Apple just released the new phone, I just buy NASDAQ because I know it's beneficiary to NASDAQ. So that is the introduction into indices. So without wasting no time, guys, let's jump into another topic. So now we're going to talk about psychology into trading. So most of you guys, so here I'm just going to give you guys points. Understand? I'm just going to give you guys points. So when I'm actually talking about psychology into trading, I'm talking about one of the easiest thing, which most of the people, they don't focus on. You know what is it that it's killing you? The main thing that is killing you is because you're following Ninja, but Ninja doesn't give you anything for free that can make you who you are. You understand? I will just refer to myself. I don't know who you're following. You understand? If today you follow a mentor and the mentor doesn't give you anything that will benefit your trading career, unfollow that person with an immediate effect. He's wasting your time. Trust me. So this is what I did back then. I used to follow everyone, used to have albums of every Forex trader with their lifestyle. Correct. It was like I'm stalking everyone. I were to put their lifestyle, put their girlfriends, put everyone. I'd be like at school, be like, FBK, you understand? You know this and that, but most of us which started trading, we know very well that, okay, from FBK, we benefited a lot. I benefited a lot because there were free information there. We benefited that time. There was free information, but you understand? So my point is, there are those which you follow, which they can even never show you a chart or a running profit. But because he drives a nice car, you just want to throw your money on him. You are paying for that nice car. You just don't know. We are telling you today, you are paying for that nice car. So to me, you guys are not my friend, and you are not my student, and you are not a newbie. You are an advanced trader that is trying to make money. So be it, understand? So one thing, first thing first, that I want you guys to do is unfollow everyone who So one thing that I want you guys to do is you have to unfollow everyone who doesn't give you information. Like, we're not playing games here. You can never go to anywhere, a driving school that doesn't have a review that one once passed to a driving test. You can never go to a school that they never showed if they gave kids 100% of pass rate. They have to be a review. Show us something so that we can pay you, so that we can understand the problem. It's me, it's not you. You understand? All everyone wants to do is just to showcase the lifestyle, the leverage. Yes, the lifestyle is nice, man. If I was still living in the hood, I would feel like I can pay you for your lifestyle. But this is 2023. We've been paying mentors and we've been paying everyone. But where are we? We're still at the same position. So everyone, I feel like everyone has to give you guys free information. The information which you guys have to give you to be given. Understand? You can't come today and just trade fundamental without being given a clarity of what is fundamental. So my point is that, so you know very well who doesn't give you information. Yes, you are inspired by their life. You're not jealous. When I unfollowed everyone, I wasn't jealous. They were just not benefiting me. You get the point. So you're actually going to a case whereby you're not gonna entertain something that doesn't benefit you in, man, following someone every day, you're not a fan. This is one thing that we haven't really realized. We ain't a fan. You're not a fan. The day I decided that I'm not a fan, I'm here today. Actually, what I'm telling you today is what I was told on a free class, that I'm not a fan. And I realized that, man, I have to go home and delete this nonsense that I have. Yes, you follow me, NASDAQ Ninja and blah, blah. You can wake up tomorrow and unfollow me if I don't benefit your life. You get the point. I don't care it's me or it's whoever. You guys, I just want you guys to understand that you want to make it in this. You're not here to play games. You get the point. So if you join someone's life, it's all about him, the lifestyle, and follow the person. Every person that I have followed into the market, I have gained something from them, from joining their life. I didn't know about CNBC app. I joined Dr. Martin live. He talked about CNBC. I went and researched and I made money from CNBC. You see what I'm talking about? Beneficiary, it has to be like that. You need at least say one thing, man. Even if you can say peeps, at least, not us joining you are drinking alcohol. Man, we want to be like you, but you're just showing us your enjoy your life. But tell us, there's only maybe 7% of YouTube creators from the trading market. Okay, others are backtesting the market. I don't mind that, you understand? And we know who's the greatest, you understand, currently. But at the end of the day, they are giving you guys information for free, which is, I learned from YouTube for free. You understand? So every mentor that you follow has to be beneficial to your life. And if you follow NASDAQ Ninja, then I make you blow your account. You unfollow NASDAQ Ninja with an immediate effect, because you can't follow people which will make you blow your account. So my point is that there are those times whereby you find maybe I post that I'm making 100K, and then you decide to enter your trades and then you blow account. That one is actually called the pressure. So you don't have to be pressured by anyone. You understand? So once you feel pressured, you unfollow the person. You always have to do that. Like, you need to have the power to yourself. You understand? So today, if you ask yourself, why did I unfollow all the mentors? Actually, in my life, I go like that. There are times where I just feel like, okay, now I have to unfollow everyone. So now I was unfollowing everyone because I was actually doing my own review. You understand? In a way that, okay, now it's time for me to be me. You understand? On me. It's on me. It's actually on me. You understand? I don't have to benefit from anyone, and I have to push by myself. So that is the biggest point. So the other thing that most of the people do, it's anger. One thing that we don't realize is the market doesn't have feelings. I wish if we can understand that the market doesn't have feelings. When you blow your first 1,000, you'll be like, damn, I'm going back. I want to make my money back. It will blow again. Remember, it doesn't have feelings. You are the one which has feelings. And it's very hard. Understand? It's very hard. So the other thing, guys, it's composure. You understand? The other thing, guys, is composure. So composure, it's actually you knowing yourself. You understand? Today, you come join NASDAQ Ninja's free class. You just want to learn pure price action. But tomorrow, you'll be screaming around. You'll be screaming around. You'll be screaming around saying, SMC is the best. What do you want from pure price action then? You are confusing yourself. You always have to know yourself. So composure, we're actually talking about you knowing yourself. So you have to know yourself. That is the only way you can kill psychology. You understand? There's a lot of things, guys. There's fear. How can you deal with your fear? You have to have 3 rules why you enter a trade. You understand? You need to have 3 rules why you enter a trade. You understand? You need to have 3 rules why you enter a trade. Don't just come to the market and then just jump in. Have 3 rules. Yes, over time, you're not going to be using those rules. You're going to see. But for you now, be patient with the market. Don't be, even if you are mad, start again. That is the only way you can actually prevent blowing an account. I'm telling you, you're not gonna blow most of the account. So those are the most things, you understand? We have a lot of things in psychology, you understand? But let's jump into another topic, which is risk management. So when we're talking about risk management, right, we're actually talking about one of the easiest things. If I come here and say, you have your risk management, will I be lying to you? No. Today you want to open what is this? You want to open, you saw yesterday I was only opening 0.40, and then the other one says, I think that's gambling. That's not gambling. That's my risk management. You know, we only say gambling when you didn't come back with money. Trust me. Go to a casino, and then you blow your account and then tell maybe your wife, your girlfriend, or your parents that you blow the money. Yo, they're going to scream on your head. Go to the casino again, come back with 100,000. You'll hear them. They'll be excited, and they won't tell you to not go again. They'll be the one which says, yeah, you need to go back and get another cash. You get the point? So that's how it is, you understand? So in the market, you need to others will see it like gambling, but you have to trade with the knowledge of knowing what you're trading. I'm not going to be opening 0.1 expecting my 0.1 to go 7,000 on USD, which takes time to see 7,000 on you. It takes time. You understand? It takes time for you to get that order block. It will take you 3 days or 4 days. I'll be making money every day. You get the point? So it's like that. So, and saying you should trade like I trade. No, that one you're going to grow over time. So let's talk about risk management. So when you're talking about risk management, we're talking about one of the easiest thing. Like risk management, it's easy. It's something that you need to just give time on it. You know, you just not have to panic when it comes to risk management. Risk management, it depends on your account. So let's say I have 2,000 account. So I'm gonna just say 2,000 Zam. So when I have 2,000 account, you understand? If you have a 2,000 account, you need to always make sure that you have a division on the account. When I come to my account and I open 0.10, what do you think I expect? I expect to blow an account. If 0.1 is going 100, the account is already going 1,000. If 0.01 is going 200, the account is blown. You understand? So I want you to understand that when I open 0.10 with the ones, I know what's going to happen after if the market goes wrong. And for 200, it doesn't have to go long time. You know, it's indices, man. You enter now, it blows now. So you always have to know what you are doing. You understand? So one thing that I have to say, you need to divide your account by 3. That is the first. This is the first low risk. You divide it by 3. So you ask yourself, how can I survive 3 times? Understand? How can I survive 3 times? So this is you just divide your account by 3. The question is, do you divide? No, I don't divide. I just put 2,000, open 0.10, open once, and then I see 2,000, 5,000. Do I advise you to do that? No. Do you have another 2,000 to fund? No, don't do that. So you're dividing your account into 3. So when you're dividing your account into 3, we're not saying you have to go there and enter, you come with, what is the 650 or 750? No, we're not saying that. Now, we never say that. You're going to use 2,000, all of it. And then here, you're going to enter 1 trade per trade, 1 trade, and you're going to be expecting 1K from the trade. But one thing about risk management is there's no one which wants to lose here. There is no one which ever wanted to lose. You guys don't want to lose. If I ask you, how much do you want to lose? Hey, I just want to make money. But how many times you lost? You've been losing. Why don't you accept losing? Once you start accepting losing, that's when you start making money. If you didn't know, now you know. Once you accept losing, that's when you start making money. Because every time you enter a trade, you always expected it to go the right way, but it's always going the wrong way. because you never accepted losing. But losing is the same thing that has been happening for most of the time. Why don't you accept what is happening the most of the time? And then you see, the way you hate losing, I feel like you should hate winning. That's when you're going to start winning. Like enter trade, see a buy, enter a sell, you will win because you're always seeing offside. You get the point? So zero part, how much are you willing to lose? I'm actually willing to lose 500 per trade. So it's actually a division of 4. It's actually a division of 4, this one. It's actually a division of 4 because I'm going to lose 4 times. You mean you're going to analyze a trade open 0.1. You wait for it to reach 1,000 and then it comes back, you lose 500. You enter another trade, you lose again. You enter another trade, you lose again. Like you see, there it's your gods. They are not waiting with you. Like they just don't want you. You can't lose 4 times into the market. Even if I can give a kid and say enter 0.1, he guesses the 1 will be the correct one. You get the point? So the other point is you divide by 2. So actually here, when we say you divide by 2, understand that when I say you divide by 2, I mean the survival. You understand? You need to survive. You divide by 2. So if you open 0.01, you're not going to even open 0.01. Here you're going to open 0.1 times 2, same time. So here you're willing to make 2,000. But how much are you willing to lose? I'm willing to lose 1,000. So that's 50% of your account. You get the point. So that's risk management. That's how you doing in the market. That's the most, like, risk management is one of the key things that most of the people don't use, and they keep on losing. But if I come to you and ask you, do you think this is a newbie risk management? Man, you're a newbie, you want to lose 500 per trade. Nah, it's not a newbie risk management. It's an advanced trader risk management. Who said you can be an advanced trader today? We don't start small here. We start big. Hence, I started NASDAQ when I just had an experience of a year into the market, just went straight to NASDAQ. Check where I am now. When I realized that I should have started with NASDAQ, maybe 2 years back, I could be Ninja before Ninja now. You get the point. So the last one, you don't even have to have a chance. You don't divide the account. So here it's actually, let's say it's just a blow. You understand? So here, when you get into a chart, you just open 0.01 times 4. Then if the account goes the offside, you blow. But if you make money, you make 4,000. Are you willing to do that? No, you're not willing. But check Ninja's chart, check Ninja's graph, check Ninja's pair. He just goes straight and opens 0.10. Come trade with me one day. You see, you're not going to be playing here. Open 0.10. And when it goes profit, I'm adding ones. You guys, when you go profit, that's when now you want to escape. Blue doesn't mean escape. Blue never meant escape. Blue is the meaning of the money is rising now. The money is time to make money. You guys, when you see 1,000 escape, nah, man, add trades. Keep on, even like if you find 1,000, just say 0.1. When it says 30 rand profit, 0.1 again. You know, there was a day where I was just adding, and then when I go to my chart, I'm on 7K with 1,000. I was like, yo, you just add. You understand? So nonetheless, guys, let's jump in straight to the chart without wasting much time. Understand? So basically here, we're not actually going to go for basics or whatever the case. Understand? We're just going to go straight, you understand, to the chart. So one thing that I want you guys to understand, right? In the market, we have a certain type of trading. You understand? So in my world, I feel like I have known that there's SMC traders, right? And there's pure price action traders, and there's indicators. So indicators to me, they're just robots. You understand? So this ones you can just write down. You understand? This is just the small information that you can just write down. So what I want you to understand is pure price action, it's a weapon. Actually, let me just give you the definition of pure price action. so that you know what is it that we on about. Price action. So these guys, I'm just being down there just to help you guys and balance you guys, you understand? So that, what I like is, Smartrade, I'm the CEO, I'm the manager, and I'm the owner. So there's no one which is working for Smartrade now. So there's no one which wants to say, no, don't give them that. There's no one who's just controlling me. I'm controlling myself. So, it's like a simple thing which I have learned, if you don't treat your people correct, but you still expect your people to come and pay for your service, are you crazy? Where do you think they'll make money from? Give the people free things. Understand? They should make money, and then whatever after they will decide. Easy peasy. It's a simple thing. So here, guys, we have what we call pure, which is clear. This actually like means a clear chart, naked chart. When I start learning, downloading some other books called naked chart, I didn't learn anything because I was stupid to learn. Understand? That's why I was stupid, because I didn't want something that was a whole book. They didn't learn anything. Wasted my time. You understand? But that book, I think if I can read it today, I'll see that man, you were supposed. That was one thing about me. The first information that I came across is pure price action. So this one means the cost of the price. This one means action. So that's all. You get the point. But I want you to understand, in the action, we have what we call action. Actually means movement, not action. Wow. Movement. So here we have what we call support and resistance. I sometimes scared to tell people about support and resistance because most of the people are negative on something they don't even understand. Zones, trend lines. So in my full course, guys, I teach you everything about this. I'll be teaching you with support. I'll teach you how you use those things, you understand? But now I'm just giving you the basic. You can just go to another place, search them, understand them, you understand? They're easy to read. It's not the things that I use, they're easy to read. It's zones, trend lines, and then supply and demand. So those are the things that I use, and demand. You get the point. So, but nonetheless, without wasting no time, I might just go straight to the basics of pure price action. Basics. One thing about me, guys, when I teach, I don't read anywhere. Understand? And if I do a free class, just know that whatever that comes on my head, that's what I'm putting. So I can give you a valid information. Understand? That can change your life. So here, the basics is volume. That's the basics. The other basic is time. The other basic is momentum. So here, guys, I'm not going to talk about momentum and time. Guys, if you attended our free classes, the 2-hour, we talked about these things. You understand? So we're going to talk about time. Don't worry about this two. The most important one is this one. You're gonna see. We're going to the charts 3. So time, guys, this is the most thing that we don't understand. In the market, we have a division of 2 into times. So we have April to November, and we have November to April. If I can check, most of you now are confused. You don't even understand why NFP is around 2:30. The division of time is 2. Someone once called it by name, but I forgot it. But yeah, to me, it's just the definition of it's true. So here, guys, you need to understand London session opens at 8 and it closes at 1. That's London session. And then New York session opens at 1. Actually, this one doesn't close at 1. Sorry about that. Closes at 4. This one opens at 1 and closes at 9. You know, guys, if your teachers used to memorize the whole book, you think I can't memorize the whole market? Nah, man. Bigger than your teachers. So yeah, this is how it is. So here we're just gonna underline this. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. So here, London session, so just say LN session. So this session actually opens around 9 here. So this is April 2. You know where we at, that we are here. You understand? And then this one, new session. This one is actually opening at 2. So you just add an hour. And then this one closes at, remember you're adding an hour, right? So if it was closing that time, it's 5. And then this one closes actually at 10. So I trade 2 sessions. There are 4 sessions into the market. I don't trade sudden and I don't trade Tokyo. Asia session, I don't even trade. I don't trade those sessions. I trade these 2 sessions because that's when I tend to make certain cash. Let me not say a lot of cash, certain cash. You understand? So these are the type of trading. So we're gonna focus most on where we're trading. So just say plus. I'm gonna say you add by 1 hour. No, you minus an hour here. You add an hour here. You add an hour there. So let's say plus here. Let's quickly say plus. So here you add an hour. So this is how it is, guys. That's how you trade. You know, trading is nice, guys, if you keep it tight. So let me go to the chart and show you these things. So if you can check, you know, the market is just buying. You know, I know people have a structure. You see, man, I'm going to see the market somewhere here. Trust me, this market is still going to buy. Confirmed it on YouTube. You're gonna see it's still buying. People are still making money on the buys. I don't see no sells. If there were sells, the market was gonna be somewhere here. But it's a story of another day. Let's talk about the times. I think I can use 30 minutes. 30 minutes is correct. Okay, let me put this here. So what I want you guys to understand is when it comes to the time, you see in the middle there is the time. So you come here, you know, here always put your country or your city. You understand? So mine, I just put Johannesburg. So I know that, oh, I'm on the correct time. You understand? So when it comes here, remember I said London session now opens at 8, right? This was your London session today here. Your London session gives you buy and then it closes around 4. This is where it closed. So this whole part here was just your London session. So you've been milking from London session. You understand? So I'm just gonna give you a hint here. I'm gonna just say when I take a trade, I use London session opening. On 8, that's when I take a trade. I might take the whole week without losing it.
Hey, my bro, we can hear you.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. My mic was muted. Yeah. So now if we check here, that's when New York session started. Understand? So you see around 1, if you took your buys and then say buy because of this retest here, you could have made money as well. Same applies to London session. If you were to take your trade based on this support here, you could have made money from this. So this is what I trade, and I trade sessions. I respect sessions and they make me a lot of cash. So by me, I think New York session, that's where it's going. So we're going to say New York session has to be bigger than London session. Keep that in mind. So we're going to say New York session. Easy like that. You get the point. So that's New York session. So New York session has to be bigger than London session. So we come again here, we go to the position that I don't actually entertain, which is this one. So if that one opens at 9, so it means it's here. So I don't trade this part. You see how small it is? Even if you can go and investigate, I don't trade this one. To me, I can't say it's nonsense, but I don't like it. Understand? So I just change the color of this one so that we know. Let's say red, because we don't trade it. So let's come and clone this one and then put it from 1. You might see this buy from 1. This buy started at New York session. New York session has the most percentage of creating the most cash. You understand? So to me, I feel like New York session is the best. You understand? New York session it's one of the best as well. So let's take this one and put it here. So we want it from 1 here. So check New York session, man. Like New York session is the best. Like imagine if you're to be trading New York session, you entered your trade. That's where it closed. You see, New York session has to be bigger than London session. That's the fact. You get the point. So we come here, we go to 8 and check. What is it that 8 did, which is London session, which was actually yesterday, you understand? Yesterday, the market started moving late. You understand? Come here and then say, this is our New York session. Okay. The color won't be great. Let's use this one. Let me just do this. So that we have a fine color. So guys, please don't write here. If you write, we're going to remove you. You see now I have to remove your things. So let's just load this one. So just gonna go and create our London. So London session, guys, always give us like a bigger movement. So yesterday it didn't, because when we check, there was Easters in other countries. So obviously even in the States. So that was the problem. That is why we didn't see like the movement, the bigger movement. But if you took your sell around 8, let me show you what happened actually. If you took your sell around 8, so this was the place whereby you took your sell. This is the same sell that went down to the bottom side because London session closed around 4, closed around here. You get the point. So this was London session. This was New York session. You see, you benefited a lot from these two. Every day, if you start trading these things daily, you're gonna benefit a lot. Trust me, I'm not lying to you. I have experience of trading. I've been trading. If you entertain these sessions, you're gonna make a lot of cash because everything that you draw, it will be happening at this certain session. So others are actually benefiting a lot, because you didn't know about this. I have to remove this, which someone wrote it. Guys, the problem if you can write something here, this thing is going to write your name. And then once I see it's you, I'm removing you. But I'm not going to remove you because I forgive you, but don't do that. So yeah, you can check. And then we come again here. We check the session that we don't trade. So let's check the time there, the bottom side. There's the session that we don't trade, which is started around. So here, guys, the market closed around 3 when I remember. So if you can check this time, just skips. So let's leave it behind and then focus most here. So we come from 8, this 8. So we check, okay, I entered my trade around 8. We see where will it go. So straight, it went there. Straight, it went there. Understand? Let me remove this charger because basically creating unnecessary. Understand? So we go straight to 4, which is 4, it's somewhere. So here we can't have 4 because the market closed around 3. That is the problem. Understand? But at the end of the day, let's create it because it's still a beneficiary day. You understand? We can see a lot of people can have benefited a lot from that. Understand? So you see, this is how it is. This was New York session, started from 1. So it went straight to the top. So those are the sessions. Okay, let's create the last one because I feel like we can have a day, a fully day. So 8, we're looking for 8, 8:30. We take our buys here to the top side, which is we can start it here. We want to close it straight around 4, which is 4. It's somewhere here. That's 3. That's 4 there in the bottom. That's London session. So we want New York session starting from 1. So New York session has to start from 1, which is here, and then goes down, and then has to close around this chart. So you can see even New York session, this side is doing what? It's doing wonders. New York session, guys, has more power than other sessions because it has the most percentage into the market. The buy that I said on YouTube is being respected. You understand? So it's not like the control of the market. I've been trading this for a long time. I know very well that people are losing millions now. You're gonna see them. Understand? So at the end of the day, guys, those were the sessions. So let's go and actually analyze. So let me see how many things I can analyze. Then I'm gonna analyze USD, NASDAQ, GM30, and then I'm gonna just analyze GBP USD and Bitcoin. So that will be the rest of our session. So let me just take GBP USD and put it there. Yo, check this thing how it's buying, guys. If I were to enter here, I was gonna be making money. You understand? Yo, my YouTube videos, guys, are the best. Trust me. So I wanna see something here. Yeah, this thing is moving. It's moving to the top. So if you created your trend line here, thought the market will sell, I'm sorry for you. You see, now it's broken that point that I said it's going to break it. It's pushing to the top side. You understand? So if the momentum of the market is something that matters, you know, like I said, yes, the possibilities of here, yes, it was there. You see where it is now, take profit, hit, simple. So yeah, nonetheless, guys, let's just analyze the chart. So when you get to the market, always do an easy thing, go to the highest time frame. You understand? So let me show you how does the market moves, right? The market moves in an easy way. The market moves like this. So let me just create my trend line and show you how does the market move. Every day, the market moves like that. Go preview the past. Once you get to understand this, you'll see how the market moves like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, then breakout, retest, does this, then it moves to the top side. Same applies if it was an upper trend. So sometimes we say trend lines don't work. Trend lines work, we just don't understand them. We come again, we say, okay, there's an upper trend. Let me use this one and say, okay, the market moves like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, and then breakout, retest, 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 then to the bottom side. Understand? When you enter, guys, please mute your mic because please, yeah, so it drops to the bottom side. So let's remove everything. So if you can check, this is how it is. I'm just going to show you the structure. How do I see the structure? You see, guys, with this trend, just look for buying opportunities. This was last year trend, which we broke, and then we started looking for selling opportunities. This one. You see? So now we broke this one. Check. It did the same thing. Breakout, retest, went to the bottom side. Check how that thing is buying. Like it's buying, it's not playing no games. Which is, I'm happy for that one. So we come create the highest point, we come create the lowest point, and then we come create places where the market touches, the market reverses. This is the always theory that I always teach you. Always, you do the same thing every day. You see, you're gonna see your market, you're gonna improve. A lot of people have improved now. I can see that. You know, I don't need you to tell me that you learned from me. Once you analyze your chart, I'll tell you that's me there. You come here, then you create the same thing here. Come create the same thing there. You understand? So already you have this structure, you have this structure. This structure is telling you that we're moving to the top. So you come, you create one of the investing times and say, that's me there. You see the structure going and respecting your market until. Let's move to the daily time frame without wasting no time. You see it moving to the top side. So you understand that this certain phase, you just have to come and create it like this and say, This was just the phase that was holding me. I think maybe I might start pushing to the top side. You come again, you create trend lines inside a trend line. You'd be like, this side, we had this trend, we broke it, pushing to the top. Check how does this trend move. When top breakout corrected, it's pushing to the top. So that's how trend lines move. Same applies to this side. It's the same thing. You see, played around, come back, retested, went to the bottom. So that's how the market moves. Same applies to here. So when someone comes to you and say trend lines don't work, I don't understand which trend line they're talking about. So let's jump into another aspect. So this side, we have NASDAQ, or we have DEX. It's fine. We're going to just talk about DEX. Without wasting no time, we go to the weekly time frame. We check what is it. So I don't trade this US30. And I always say I don't trade it this one. So I just come here and say, yeah, I trade this one actually. So this one is the one that I trade. So let me just remove everything. So you need to know the one that you trade. So here, by the rules, I think this one is the leader of our assets. You understand? This one is the one that is leading everything for us. We are actually following DEX because if you can check the structure, it's being about to be fooled on the DEX side. So we come again here, we create it. And then we come, create it like this. We come, we create it like this. Understand? So here you're going to create places when the market touches, the market respects. So these are the places. So these are just the places where the market touches, the market respects. These are just the places. So if you can check by the rules, you're just going to give your trend line and say, that's where we're going. But we have a difficulties of passing this position here. And if you can check, USDT currently is on the resistance, which might give it a problem. We don't know. But we have a difficulties, which is, yes, the market can sell at that certain position. Who am I to know the market, to say the market won't sell? The market might sell at that certain position. But what will confirm that it's when we keep on going to the bottom side and see what is it that's happening. So we come again and say, this is our zone. We had our first touch here. This is our second touch here. Understand? So it's okay. We don't want to waste anything. We're using everything. We say, okay, this is how it is. We say here, we need to take it there. So we have first, second, and third, but we don't have third at the bottom side. Then we come and say, by my confirmation, I think the long term is going there. It's the leader of our direction. So tomorrow we might start seeing USDT taking selling opportunities. So we're going to H4 now. On H4, what I'm going to create is I'm going to create what I call trend inside a trend. This is how it is. You check how intelligent I am. If the market doesn't break this trend, the market will never sell. But if the market breaks this trend, the market is going to the bottom side. So we come, we create our cells at this certain point. We say once it breaks, that's where we enter our cell. It's possible for you to enter here. Gaps create new support. So this is your resistance. It's possible for you to enter there, but that's where you're going. You go to 60 minutes time frame. So that's how the chart looks. You understand here, that's where you need to enter selling opportunities. You are actually going to the bottom side. On DEX, USDT already respected what we said. You saw on YouTube, already respected everything. So let's jump into NAS100. See, just on the buys, just milking. So if you can check, we milked, we went to the top. So that's when you're seeing the market is coming back. Yes, it's possible for it now to come back, but we already milked. So let's go. You go again, weekly time frame. You do the same thing. You unzoom your chart to the lowest point. Even this trend line here, if I create it here, it will save you one day when it touches here. But it's a story of another day. So even here, guys, we had an upper trend. which we broke. We retested. Now we had a downtrend, which we broke. I feel like we still have buying opportunities that are still gonna okay. Yes, we're gonna entertain selling opportunities, but for a short period of time, we're still going to see more buying opportunities. If we check here, we just retested this position. So this position, if we keep on retesting it and above it, we're still gonna be pushing to the top side. So without wasting no time, let me create your zones. Zones again, zones again, zones again. There's actually your zones. You get the point. So you understand from this point, you are actually rising to the top side. So let's come again. Let's actually go to the daily time frame and see what is it that we have. Let's remove this direction because at this moment, we might be seeing low selling direction. So let's go to the daily time frame. So in the daily time frame, we're just gonna create a trend line that is balancing us. If we can break this, we know we're gonna be dropping. But as much as we are above it, we're not gonna be dropping. So we need a third touch there. So I feel like the market has to move here, come here, then that's when it comes. If it decides to break, it will be here. But if it break the top side, that's when it will be pushing to the top side. So here I'll be aiming to take my buys at this certain phase. And then I say buy here. You get the point. So that's how it is, guys. You know, that's how it is. That's NAS 100. So that's what we're gonna be aiming to take our buy on NAS 100. So I think NAS 100, guys, is still gonna be dropping. You should be more focused on it. It can drop a very long time. Because NAS 100 is actually like most focused on the selling part. And if we check here, we're just having a trend line that was broken. Like these shapes, guys, are the same. You know, others are just repeating them. And then if you can check here, we're having that correction, which on NASDAQ, it's possible for it to be broken. And we haven't touched there. Once we touch, that's when we might see the market dropping to the bottom side. So here you can just jump in your sell, and then maybe aim your take profit here at the certain phase. So let's jump into BTC. Then we're done with our session, guys. We're done, you know. So let's just remove everything. Go straight. So here we're gonna go straight to the weekly time frame. Bitcoin is easy, guys. Easiest. Bitcoin is one of the easiest. So remember, we allocate our highest point and the lowest point, right? Let me show you. So this is our, it's crazy, guys. Bitcoin is from that point. Let me look for another Bitcoin. Nah, this is not Bitcoin, BTC. Then let's go straight to crypto, BTC, USD. Even this one is okay. Okay, this one ain't okay. Yeah, I want this one. You see, by looking at the chart, I know what I'm doing here. So here you're gonna start with your highest point, and then you start with your lowest point. Here I want you to do your lowest point. Let's do a current lowest. Okay, our current lowest point is this one. So because the market retested this, so guys, I know how to analyze, whereby I can change the concept of analyzing, and then you'll find that here I'm talking about. So support here once been respected in 2018, respected again in 2023. The market is coming here. So for me, I'll say, yeah, this is the right time for people to invest into Bitcoin. Trust me, from even like here, there was, I think I have a video whereby I recorded it that once it retests here, we're shooting to the top side because it once created a current retest and then went straight to 1 million, but currently now it's shooting to the top. Understand? So anyway, wait for it to respect a proper analysis, jump in, make sure that you hold for a long time. This one here, you trade it like stock, you don't trade like other things. So I'm just want to show you that pure price action, it's a weapon. You're not actually going to trade pure price action and say pure price action is only made for indices. Man, you can trade with Bitcoin people here. So you see, once it touched here, this support was respected in 2018, came again, became respected again. So this is your support. This is your major support. So you see, this resistance might give Bitcoin a problem if it fails to pass. So if it passes, maybe it might come here and retest and push to the top. That's where you actually can jump in. So it might be next week we might experience a lot of things selling, but not too hard, a little bit. And then once it touches there, you see it going to the top. Let's go to the daily time frame. You know, obviously we need to confirm that, but as much as I see there is a resistance here, I'm talking about a resistance that was started in 2020 here. So we are at that certain resistance which can create a little bit of sales. So let's go and push to the daily time frame and see what is it that we see. So here we had our falling wedge, our beautiful falling wedge, which actually we analyze on YouTube. There's all the information, you understand. We analyzed it here and said we're gonna be getting our buy. So I guess this is our take profit. So here we believe that at this certain phase we might be experiencing selling opportunities until to the bottom side. Until to this bottom side. So by us, we'll just say try to create a trend line here. And then you can see there's no possibility ways we can create a trend line in the below side. So we're just expecting the market to touch here and then give us our selling opportunities. So the selling opportunities might move until to this position. But Bitcoin, guys, is heading to the top. So guys, at the end of the day, guys, this is the end of our session. So the video, guys, I'm gonna send you the way you got the link on the email. So without wasting your time, guys, if you want to ask me a question, you can actually redirect the same email to me. I'm gonna answer the questions. You understand? Or I'm just gonna create a community room whereby you guys can ask me a question and say anything. So guys, thank you guys for coming through today. I hope and believe I will do another session maybe next month or the other 2 months. I'm not sure, but this is how you analyze the market, guys. Make sure always when you analyze, you start from the top side to the bottom side. Thank you guys for joining this one.